Viewers, welcome to another edition of the latest news of war. Viewers, the Oromo Liberation Army took control of the Amia area in southwest Shoa, while it also launched renewed operation in East Shoa, only 25 km from Adama. The Oromo Liberation Army was able to repel an attack launched by the government forces at a distance of 5 km from the beside city of Nikamte. Viewers, war in Ethiopia, Oromo Liberation Army advances toward Addis Ababa. Fighting continues in Ethiopia, where rebel groups are advancing on the capital Addis Ababa. While much has been said about the northern front, where the army is war with the Tigray Defense Forces, another armed group allied to Tigrayans is fighting from the south and west of the country. The Oromo Liberation Army now controls a large south of territory together. The Tigray Defense Force and Oromo Liberation Army plan to topple the government and take over the capital. The government accuses these rebels group of committing crimes against civilians, including several massacres. On the other hand, the world community is thinking about capped test for action. It is being said that the world community is thinking that the fascist Abiy team is taking after the war that is going on in the final phase of the war that is being taken by the fascist Abiy Ahmed is thinking about it. The fascist Abiy Ahmed group that has been controlled by conspiracy and miraculously in power for the past 3 years. The genocide that has committed on the people of Tigray in general has not only been found by the Ethiopian people but also the international community. Human rights activists and international media have exposed it. It has become a secret to the public. The fascist group, with the broad forces of Amhara regional government leaders, are pushing for the genocide they have committed on the people of Tigray and the violence that is happening on other people, and many international institutions are pushing to be brought to the international court. The Tigray army, who has told a fair goal, is the fact that the enemy himself believed that the invaders of the Tigray army are being punished by the invaders and the enemy forces. The captives who have been in the hands of the Tigray army will also testify that the army that the fascist is leaning like a colo. With the overwhelming defeat they have received, the forces of the Fakhol who have lost their hands on the same side. They are lying and talking about the people. They are on the grave to confuse the people. They have continued to say silence. The running of blind people to war from children to old people has become a matter of concern for the world. This approach cannot save the fascist group on the grave rather than killing the people. Political analysts have repeatedly expressed that the fight that the Tigray Army and Oromo Freedom Army, Afar Army and other fascist group has reached the final phase of the war that the fascist group is taking on carries will lead to mass killing and destruction. Politicians are thinking that all Ethiopians should work together to prevent the massacre and destruction that the fascist is doing on the death of Tel. And our Oromo Liberation Army has captured the district of Amia in Shiva while also launching renewed operation in East Shiva, just 25 km away from Adama. Meanwhile, in the west, an Ethiopian National Defense Force offensive 5 km from the encircled city of Nikemte was reportedly routed by Oromo Liberation Army forces. Whereas Lalibela, Dessi and Kambolcha are in the central heart of the Tigray Defense Force held areas, and Tigray Defense Forces who were based there were doing nothing much in these areas as local people who already selected their own local administration that can ensure the continuity of day-to-day normal life. The withdrawal of Tigray Defense Force from these areas is nothing but a tactical one, and these forces will be utilized where it is needed most. For those who fall into the trap of Gashina and Chifra, keep in mind there will be no way out. Keep aside the child rents success. So, however, this is the latest update about it. For more latest report, please subscribe my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.